Inside the ugly transition at the Pentagon. The Pentagon blocked members of President Joe Biden's incoming administration from gaining access to critical information about current operations, including the troop drawdown in Afghanistan, upcoming special operations missions in Africa, and the COVID-19 vaccine distribution program. Biden openly decried the treatment his aides were receiving at the Pentagon in December after meetings were canceled ahead of Christmas. He said his people were denied information on the SolarWinds hack and said his team needs a clear picture of our force posture around the world and our operations to deter our enemies. Tensions between the Pentagon and the Biden agency landing team emerged almost the moment the General Services Administration authorized the transition to begin in late November after an initial delay following the election. While the military side of the House, the Joint Staff and the Geographic Combatant Commanders, were more cooperative, the civilian side set up roadblocks at every turn. Outgoing Acting Defense Secretary Chris Miller has maintained publicly that he is committed to ensuring a smooth transfer of power, and Defense Department officials say the Pentagon has worked hard to complete the Biden team's requests for information and interviews in challenging conditions due to the pandemic and a hyper-partisan environment. Pentagon spokesperson Sue Goff said it is understandable for there to be limits on what sensitive and classified information the department can provide to the incoming team, including related to future military operations. She also defended the presence of career civilian counsel as observers during meetings with the Biden team, saying the lawyers' participation ensures that the information is properly handled. But people with the transition said the outgoing team's conduct went far beyond the norm and pointed to loyalists installed by the White House as the main reason for the obstruction. Pentagon officials under President Donald Trump refused to provide information about current operations, particularly in the special operations realm. That means the Biden team now has limited visibility into key operational issues, including what counterterrorism missions are in the works. In one incident, the Pentagon abruptly canceled the transition team's meeting with General Scott Miller, the commander of U.S. forces in Afghanistan, which had been scheduled for just before Christmas. At the time, the acting defense secretary said both teams had agreed to reschedule all non-COVID-related meetings until after the new year, but Biden officials publicly denied that claim. The drawdown in Afghanistan, where American troops are expected to leave the country this spring under a deal between the Trump administration and the Taliban, is one of the most pressing issues Biden's national security team will have to confront in his young presidency. Wearing a mask is not just about keeping ourselves safe, it's about keeping everyone safe. Stay safe and have a great day.